Alright, we're going to do a quick round of torture testing on this new top coat. And you can see, nice and shiny, unmarred surface. Let's start with car keys. Seems to be a pretty common thing. And car keys. Give them a pretty good scrub across the surface. I'm pushing on pretty hard. I don't see any scratching yet. It's hard to tell with all the glare out here though. Alright, car key test passed. Let's go with some tools. A couple L brackets. Let's go here. Oh, that left a little nick. Let's see if we can get that. Where'd it go? There it is. Right here. Yep, we got a little nick out of that screwdriver, dropping point first into it. Yeah, a little nick. Not bad though. Let's try channel locks. I'm not seeing any damage from that. Let's try from a higher drop. Okay, I'm all the way up to the ceiling on my porch. Let's try that. Let's try to aim it for this vein. Yeah, I don't see anything from that. Let's try smacking it. That seems to have ever so slightly dented the epoxy underneath, but still no surface damage. Let's try a little harder. Damn, still nothing. Seems like some pretty tough stuff. All right, so tool test, key test. Let's try a handful of oddly shaped screws and so forth. Something you should really dig. That'll work, those will work, some bits, drywall screws, sure, why not? Let's throw it all at it. Staples, yeah. Little collection of stuff here. So the angle brackets back in just to see. Let's go down here to this corner. Unmarred surface, scratch test 3, screws, keys, angle brackets. Let's see what all we got in here. Yeah, that's some stuff that should definitely scratch, right? Oh, I heard something scratching. I think it was that angle bracket. Let's try that again. Yep, angle bracket scratched it. Let's try the other stuff without the angle bracket. Yeah, same scratching. Let's try over here. Same stuff. Really push on it. Yep, we got some scratching out of that. Looks like it might have been off of a screw thread or something, but I really had to push to get, let's see if we can get a good shot of it, to get those scratches, which can't feel them. You can barely see them. So not deep at all. Cool. So it seems like so far you really have to try to scratch this top coat. Let's try. Scoot this stuff aside. Let's try. A semi-worn sanding disc. This is either a 60 or 80. I think it's an 80. on this part. I'm really pushing, and I'm really pushing. Okay. Man, that barely touched it. I would not want to have to sand this stuff off. Let's try again. All right, so with some pressure and about 5,500 RPMs with a slightly used 80 grit disc, we'll call it, it does put a dent in it, obviously so, but that's what it's supposed to do. Let's here. Let's just try a quick pass and see what kind of damage it does. I didn't do anything with about the same amount of pressure. Let's try again. Yeah, I got a couple swirlies out of that. So as far as scratch and abrasion resistance, yeah, I would say this stuff is pretty tough. As in really, really tough. We've done car keys, hand tools, we tried dropping things on it, we tried smacking it with things. Not much damage there. Seems like either a thread or a screw head may have done a little damage when we really tried to make it do damage. And the ultimate test, an actual scratch inducing tool, really didn't do a whole lot to it unless you really bear down on it. So I'm going to go ahead and say that as far as scratch, impact, and abrasion resistance, this top coat's really tough. I've seen others fail under similar circumstances pretty quickly, and this one seems to have held up to pretty much any typical abuse you could throw at it. Good stuff. Try heat test next. See where that goes. Stay tuned.